Summary of The World is Flat, A Brief History of the 21st Century by Thomas L. Friedman. Introduction. The World is Flat by Thomas Friedman delves into the concept of globalization, exploring how advancements in technology and communication have leveled the playing field, creating a flat world where geographical and cultural barriers are diminished. Friedman outlines how this transformation impacts economies, businesses, and individuals globally. Chapter 1: While I Was Sleeping. Friedman begins by recounting his trip to Bangalore, India, where he discovered how interconnected the world had become. He observes Indian workers performing tasks for American companies, leading him to realize that the world is a flat. This term signifies the global competitive playing field is being leveled, allowing more people to compete and collaborate in real time. Chapter 2: The 10 Forces That Flatten the World. 1. The fall of the Berlin Wall, symbolizing the end of the Cold War. This event allowed previously isolated countries to join the global economy. 2. Netscape. The launch of the Netscape browser popularized the Internet, making it accessible to millions. 3. Workflow software. Standardized software protocols enabled seamless collaboration and communication globally. 4. Uploading. Open-source software and platforms like Wikipedia allowed users to contribute content and innovate collaboratively. 5. Outsourcing. Companies began relocating jobs to countries where labor was cheaper, enabled by high-speed internet. 6. Offshoring. Manufacturing operations moved to countries with lower production costs. 7. Supply chaining. Companies like Walmart optimized their supply chains, enhancing efficiency and reducing costs. 8. Insourcing. Firms like UPS began managing logistics and supply chain operations for other businesses. 9. Informing. The rise of search engines like Google empowered individuals with vast amounts of information. 10. The steroids. Technologies like mobile phones, iPods, and wireless connectivity accelerated the flattening process. Chapter 3: The Triple Convergence. Friedman explains the convergence of 3 factors that further flatten the world. 1. New players. Countries like China, India, and Russia joined the global economy. 2. New playing field. The Internet and technology created a platform for collaboration and competition. 3. New processes. Businesses adapted their operations to take advantage of the new global landscape. Chapter 4: The Great Sorting Out. As the world flattens, the roles of businesses and individuals evolve. Friedman discusses the impact on various industries, noting that traditional job roles and hierarchies are being redefined. He emphasizes the importance of adaptability and continuous learning in this new environment. Chapter 5: America and the Flat World. Friedman explores how the United States can remain competitive in a flat world. He highlights the need for improved education, innovation, and infrastructure. Additionally, he stresses the importance of fostering an entrepreneurial spirit and embracing globalization while addressing its challenges. Chapter 6: The Untouchables. In a flat world, certain jobs become untouchable due to their unique skills or local necessity. Friedman identifies 3 categories of untouchable jobs. 1. Special. Jobs requiring specialized skills or talents, such as scientists or artists. 2. Localized. Jobs that must be performed in a specific location, like plumbers or nurses. 3. Adaptable. Jobs requiring the ability to learn and adapt continuously. Chapter 7: The Right Stuff. Friedman discusses the skills and mindset needed to thrive in a flat world. He emphasizes the importance of creativity, collaboration, and the ability to leverage technology. Lifelong learning and flexibility are crucial for staying relevant and competitive. Chapter 8: The quiet crisis. The United States faces a quiet crisis in education and innovation. Friedman warns that the country is at risk of falling behind if it does not address deficiencies in its education system and invest in scientific research and development. He calls for a renewed focus on math, science, and engineering education. Chapter 9. This is not a test. Friedman underscores the urgency of addressing the challenges posed by globalization. He urges policymakers, business leaders, and individuals to take action to ensure that the benefits of a flat world are widely shared and that the negative impacts are mitigated. Chapter 10. The Virgin of Guadalupe. Friedman recounts his visit to a Mexican village, highlighting the global reach of technology. He observes how villagers use the internet to connect with the world, access information, and improve their lives. This chapter illustrates the potential of globalization to uplift even the most remote communities. Chapter 11. How companies cope. Businesses must adapt to the flat world to survive and thrive. Friedman discusses various strategies companies employ to remain competitive, including innovation, collaboration, and leveraging global talent. He provides examples of companies that have successfully navigated the challenges of globalization. Chapter 12. Globalization of the local. Globalization is not just about big businesses, it also affects local economies and communities. Friedman examines how small businesses and local industries can participate in the global economy. He highlights the potential for local artisans and entrepreneurs to reach global markets through the internet. Chapter 13. If it's not happening, it's because you're not doing it. Friedman emphasizes individual responsibility in a flat world. He encourages people to take initiative, be proactive, and seize opportunities created by globalization. He provides examples of individuals who have successfully adapted and thrived in the flat world. Conclusion. Imagination. In the conclusion, Friedman reiterates the importance of imagination and creativity in the flat world. He urges readers to embrace the opportunities and challenges of globalization with an open mind and a willingness to innovate. The future, he argues, belongs to those who can imagine new possibilities and make them a reality. Afterward, globalization and the Great Recession. In the afterward, Friedman reflects on the impact of the 2008 financial crisis on globalization. He acknowledges that the crisis exposed vulnerabilities in the global economy, but argues that globalization is still a powerful force for progress. He calls for renewed efforts to address the weaknesses and ensure a more stable and inclusive global economy. Epilogue. A call to action. Friedman concludes with a call to action, urging readers to embrace the challenges of the flat world and work towards creating a more equitable and sustainable global society. He emphasizes the need for collaboration, innovation, and a commitment to education and lifelong learning. Final thoughts. The World is Flat. It provides a comprehensive and insightful analysis of globalization and its impact on the world. Friedman's engaging writing style and use of real-world examples make complex concepts accessible and compelling. The book serves as both a warning and a guide, encouraging readers to understand the forces shaping our world and to take an active role in shaping the future.